Well, we've gone from the conceptual to the CAD drawings to the real thing.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us just a little bit about the species of wood and what you did to actually create the softness of the tone and some of the antiquing.
Yeah, well, what we wanted to do is create cabinetry that felt like they aged in place a little bit. We used a knotty alder wood. We did an heirlooming technique where we added some glazing, some light distressing, nothing that's overly distressed, but it just adds a nice soft feature to the home since it is a rustic home.
Yep.
We also, on the island, we wanted to bring in a painted cabinet, and this is, I think it's called Foxhall.
Looks more like
it
looks
looks a little more like furniture. So we
Uh-huh.
didn't want this to be as distressed, but it looks beautiful in this space and with all the coloring of the tile and backsplash.
Well, and this is 4 foot deep.
Yes, it's 4 foot.
Yeah, you're able to use storage on both sides of this island.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the things we loved about this island is that we were able to hide the microwave. We designed with them quite a bit. They function like so. You can put your stuff in them, stir, whatever, close it up, and it's really concealed within the design of the cabinetry.
Good. And then there's some space-saving options we've done here. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes,
So,
corners are always a challenge. Some people design cabinets or kitchens with no corners at all because they don't like corners. But this kitchen we have two, and we were able to utilize the space very well. There's some new modern technology instead of the old school Lazy Susans that are on the market. This is a Kessenbaumer Le Mans is what they call it. And you have full access to that back corner. Everything flows nicely. It has a 100-pound rating and it soft closes. So you can get a lot of storage back in that corner with very little effort.
what I like, it just does, it's so smooth.
Yeah.
Everything stays in place as you pull it in and out. So,
Yes, they're very nice. They come in a lot of different colors. We chose chrome and maple on this one.
Don't expect me to repeat the name again.
Kessenbaumer Le Mans.
Le Mans, okay.
Yep.
Okay. And of course, soft close doors and drawers we do frequently. So
Yes.
it's very, very nice. If you're, cooking, you're in a hurry, you're going from one station to the next, you just
Right.
push it and
Exactly.
no clang or bang.
Exactly.
Right. What if you want to watch TV? I mean, isn't that what you have to have TV in every
Well,
room?
a lot of clients love TVs and they love them in their kitchens, and that's always a challenge trying to hide it. So, can you find the TV?
I think I can. This is really, really cool.
So this is a great way when you're wanting to have the background of TV and possibly glance at it while you're cooking. It's
Or
a
if you're
great
sitting
way
at the
to hide it.
bar, or, right?
Yes, it's a great way to hide it. We do these quite a bit, and it's a great way to conceal it when you do have people over that you don't want it. It'll just raise back up in there.
So they have a really neat office. I want to go in there so you can tell us a little bit about that.
It's pretty awesome.
Well, as you can tell, he is an outdoorsman.
Yes, he is.
Lots of really neat antiques here as far as fishing reels, and we needed a way to display all this. I think you did a great job.
Yes,
So,
they had quite a bit of stuff to display, and having that balance of open and closed bookshelf was important. So we were able to capture the open here, but they also given them storage where they can hide things like paper and stuff that they really don't want on display.
file cabinets.
Yes, we have an abundance of file cabinets, file drawers in this room. I believe we have 6 of them.
6 of
We were
them.
able to do.
Yeah.
Another thing we wanted to do was open up the space into the rest of the home. So we actually have a 2-sided bookcase. So there's glass on both sides. In the design process, there was a solid wall here, but because of the amount of display items that the homeowner had, we had to come up with a solution. So between Erica and I, we decided that we wanted that wall to be gone and make the wall this pass-through
Right.
bookshelves. And I think it turned out awesome.
You've been finishing a lot of your own cabinets, and I found that as I was a little weary at first,
Right,
but
right.
I've become very fond of it because
Yeah.
it saves time on schedules, and the product's really good. Tell us a little bit about your finishing.
Well, finishing it's one of the most important parts of the cabinet because that's what you see, and it also needs to withstand wear and tear. So we actually use conversion varnishes and pigmented varnishes with our paints and stains. It's a product that we don't tell people to go put acetone on their cabinets, but if acetone got put on the cabinet, it's not going to eat through the finish. So it's a very hard finish, and it's durable, and it doesn't yellow. So that's something that's very important to us.
Well, the yellowing is huge because
Right.
a lot of times ultraviolet light coming through will
Right.
tend to crackle, or the finish will start just deteriorating.
Wearing down, and
Yeah,
yeah,
yellow.
absolutely. I love the finish that we put on the cabinets just for the durability.